What's up YouTube, KidMoto22 here, and I am headed out on a road trip, and this is going to be a quick turn and burn. I'm headed out to see Dustin from our 5 Dirty Bikers podcast in Illinois, where Dustin lives. Gonna spend only a day out there with him, but I'm gonna do the ride out there and spend some time with him and ride back. So we were planning on doing a charity ride, but if you follow Dustin and follow any of our social media accounts, you'll know that Dustin was backed into by a semi and his bike is down. And so rather than skip the trip that I already had planned and made reservations for, I just decided, you know what, your bike gets smashed up, and it's just better if I go out there and just give him some moral support. I planned on riding out there anyway. This way we'll just ride out there and hang out, and I'll have a day off of riding in between riding down there. So my plan is to ride down there. So I'll be stopping at Sioux Falls, South Dakota the first night. So my first leg of my journey is going to be about 320 miles. I'm leaving in the afternoon after work, so hopefully I'll be able to get there before dark. Fingers crossed. That might not be the case. I might be riding a little bit in the dark tonight. But here in the upper Midwest, for those of you that don't know, we get sunlight late. So we get sunlight until usually sunset's not till sometime after 9, and we oftentimes have sunlight until nearly 10, or light until 10, I should say, not sunlight. But so we're very fortunate in this time of year to have light very late in the day. So I'll be heading out to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, like I said, my first day. And the second day I'll be riding from Sioux Falls all the way to near where Dustin lives in Illinois. So my second day I think will be somewhere around 500, or a little bit more than 500. Yeah, I think about 550 actually. So we're getting out on the road, and I'll see y'all there. Alright guys, stop number 1 is down. I've made it to Fargo, and I've gassed up, and I am going to continue on my way. So I'm only about 80 miles into my day, so not quite a third of the way that I need to travel for today, but all is going well so far. Warm day out today, and you can see warm day. I have long sleeves on. You might wonder why. And I just recently got a new tattoo, and I wanted to be able to keep my skin covered. And for those of you that have seen any of my other videos, I have some pretty pasty white skin, so even with sunscreen on, keeping my skin covered is not a bad idea. So I am trying one of those Under Armour kind of compression shirts, and it's working pretty good so far. I'm happy with it. So I'll be getting back out on the road, and I think the worst part of the travel so far has been the wind. It has been a very windy first part of my trip so far. Without a doubt, it has been the most difficult part, has been the wind. And it looks like I'm gonna get stuck in traffic in Fargo. That's great. Road construction here has been pretty bad, and I am going through the largest city in North Dakota at rush hour, so I guess I kind of deserve it. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. I should be able to get on the road and down the road pretty quick. then maybe it won't be an issue at all. So we'll continue down the road. I will talk to you guys again at the next stop and let you know how things are going. Later. All right, guys, it's the end of day one. I made it to my hotel. I didn't get any footage from the second stop up to the hotel. It's just, you know, kind of North Dakota, South Dakota, really not a whole lot different. So I made it here in about 5 hours, 320 miles, 5 hours. I figure that was a pretty good time. I was able to make pretty good time through South Dakota because, you know, the speed limit's raised to, I don't know what it is, 80 here. So I can safely travel pretty close to 90, maybe not really doing that. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I made it here and it was a good trip. This is going to be the longest solo trip I've ever done, not just singly today, but all told, getting to Illinois will be the longest solo trip I've done. I'll be really close to 900 miles by the time I get there, and it's going to be good. Tomorrow's going to be a much longer day. Tomorrow's going to be, I think, about 550, something like that, maybe a little bit more than that, and so looking forward to tomorrow's ride. Going to get into some areas that I've been to before, but have only really been through once. I've been through this area of South Dakota a number of times, so there's not a whole lot new here for me, but there will be some good stuff to see tomorrow. So we'll get to seeing all that tomorrow. So, all right, guys, I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of traveling to Illinois. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you some good stuff along the river road. I'm hoping to make it down to that area and ride along the river road. Just some great scenery and really nice riding down there. So we'll see you tomorrow. This is Kid Moto. I'm out.